Ladies and gentlemen, now I would call upon the guest of honor, Shri Shanker Pandey, Member Services Department of Telecom, Government of India, for his session. Shri Shanker Pandey graduated in Electronics and Communication Engineering in 1984 from University of Gorakhpur. He completed MTech in Satellite Communications from IIT Kharagpur in 1985, worked as an assistant professor in NIT Allahabad for 6 months before joining Indian Telecom Service. Joined ITS in July 1986 and worked in different disciplines and areas, headed a number of telecom districts as Telecom District Manager Aligarh and Raebareli. In the capacity of General Manager and Principal General Manager, worked at Aligarh, Faridabad, Noida, Ghaziabad and Gurgaon for around 14 years. Promoted to CGM grade and posted as Chief General Manager, Himachal Pradesh for about a year and then CGM Haryana Telecom Circle for 3 years. On promotion to senior DGD level, got posted as Head Madhya Pradesh LSA for 1.5 years from February 23, working as the Member Services at DOT. May I please welcome you on stage.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's topic is mobile economy. Before going through the detailed topics, I'll share my work experience. The one is the purely official and other is the personal. How this telecom industry grown, say, over the 3-4 decades. See, I did my BTech in 84, MTech from IIT Kharagpur 85. So while I was doing my MTech in IIT Kharagpur, we did a project. This is the linear prediction of speech. Man-machine communication. Dr. Faruqi, you must be knowing him also. He was a great scientist over there. The lab was known by the Faruqi's lab. He became director IIT Mumbai also, then VC Aligarh University also, etc., etc. We did the work over there, say, around 4 decades back, how to communicate with the machine. And today, that's the reality. We tell Alexa, do this, do that, etc., etc. So what we read, say, 4 decades back, it looks like we are obsolete in the market today, unless you upgrade your knowledge on day-to-day basis. Second thing, after joining the department, I was posted in Odisha, Koraput. Koraput was a backward district, now it is a good one. Way back 88, when Girdhari Gomangosa was the Minister of Communication over there. People, I think young people are here, you must be knowing the old days when number please was there. If you have to call somewhere, call the operator, he will connect the other guy over the trunk line, then he will say, sir, aapka dusra aadmi call per hai, aap line per aa jaiye. Sir, I went over there. So it was the same story over there, number please. There were the CBNM boards. If you have to speak to somebody, then book a call, transit call, etc., etc., etc. I come up from Gorakhpur. So my marriage was settled in 88 and I got posted to Odisha, how to speak to my would-be wife. So I requested the operator kindly collect a call to Gorakhpur. I was SDO, the big guy at that time, monopoly was the DOT. So the person tell, yes sir, I'll do it. From Koraput, he came to Raipur, he came to Bhubaneswar, then came to Allahabad, then Gorakhpur. 5 operators were there on the line and then told, sir, aap baat kariye, aapka wife line pe hai. Can we imagine, sir, 5 people are overhearing our voice, how can you speak to our wife? Today the technology has come up such a fast way that even being in the bedroom, you can dial to any corner of the world. There's the change of the technology. Sir, I am delighted to be speaking at the Voice&Data Telecom Leadership Forum today. I am told this is the 22nd year of the Leadership Forum being hosted by Voice&Data and the Cyber Media Group. Congratulations on the completion of such a long journey. So, I will be touching the global sort of things. What is the mobile economy? What are the driving factors? What are the hurdles? And being the government, how we are facilitating to the industry. So briefly touching, let's begin by look at the current state of mobile economy in India. Sorry. India is the world's second largest mobile market after China, with over 1.14 billion mobile phones customers. The country has also highest number of active mobile internet customers, around 816 million people having access to the broadband, mainly through their mobile devices. The mobile economy in India is a critical driver of growth and development, enabling access to the various services like banking, healthcare, education for the remote areas. According to GSMA, the impact of mobile on the Indian economy has grown over the few years, with the ecosystem accounting around 5% of the country's GDP into 2021. Now you can see it is contributing to the GDP of the country. Mobile industry also supports directly and indirectly a large number of skilled people, around say 4 million people in the mobile industry, creating a lot of job also. Meanwhile, the mobile ecosystem continues to represent important source of India's public funding, with approximately USD 17 billion raised through the taxation. India is also expected to benefit greatly from the development of 5G. By 2040, 5G could benefit India economy USD $455 billion. Some of the factors which is driving the Indian economy, Mr. Khaitan has gone a deep dive, so I don't go in the deep dive. I'll just see the globally. See the growth of the internet. Now you say, what is internet? Internet access through mobile, not by the landline. The growth of internet is a major driving of mobile economy in India, while the increasing availability of affordable smartphones, cheaper data plans, more and more people are engaging to the internet. This has led to a surge in the demand of digital content, services, e-commerce, which are all accessible through mobile devices as of now. Rise of mobile commerce. If you see, the rise of mobile commerce is also driving future of the mobile economy in India, with the increasing adoption of digital payments. And mobile wallets, mobile commerce is expected to grow exponentially in the coming years. Mobile technology adoption, we were sitting Mr. Gupta, etc. We were discussing the latest technology. So rise of mobile technology is transforming the way businesses operate in India. Use of mobile devices for business purposes, such as communication, collaboration, customer engagement, is becoming increasingly popular. The trend is expected to continue with the businesses leveraging mobile technology to improve efficacy, reduce costs, etc., with the invent of 4G, 5G, and the concept paper for the 6G also. Growth of IP industry. They are the small things which contribute to the economy of the country through the mobile. Like IP industry, you see a lot of apps are there. I mean, thousands of apps are there which you can choose of your own choice. The growth of IP industry is another significant factor driving the future of mobile economy in India. With the increasing availability of mobile apps, there is a growing demand for mobile app development services that generates a lot of employment. Mr. Khaitan was talking of the edge computing also. Edge computing is another area that is expected to play a significant role in the shaping in the future of mobile economy. It involves processing of data at the edge of the network that is closer to the customer. Sensor-based ecosystem, there are a lot of things are there. It's expected to revolutionize the mobile industry. This is technology involves the use of sensors to gather data, which can be used enabling new applications, healthcare, transportation, logistics, etc., etc. Go for the M2M communication. This is also a very big area where a lot of opportunities are there. Finally, Industry 4.0 is another critical area that is expected to shape the future of mobile economy. It involves use of advanced technologies such as AI, IoT, etc., etc. Now, opportunities in the mobile economy. The future of mobile economy in India presents a vast area of opportunities for the businesses and entrepreneurs. As mobile technology continues to evolve, there will be significant opportunities to develop innovations, business, etc., etc. Normally, being in the government of India, we are funding the startups also to develop their own technology. For example, the use of mobile services for health monitoring, telemedicine, etc., etc. And the significant opportunity is that business can leverage mobile technology to expand their reach and tap into new markets. Like rise of mobile commerce is also presenting opportunities to the development of new businesses like peer-to-peer marketplace, social commerce, mobile-first e-commerce, etc., etc. So there are a lot of things which can happen on the mobile and contribute to the economy of the country and GDP of the country. Now coming for the challenges and then the government initiative. Challenges, one is the connectivity, that's a very major issue. Despite the growth of the mobile economy in the country, there is still many areas where mobile connectivity is limited or it is not there at all. This is particularly true in rural areas where access to high-speed broadband is limited or it's not there. Infrastructure. The mobile economy in India is heavily dependent on the infrastructure. We have to place the towers, etc., etc. We need land, which take a lot of time, and what government has taken initiative, I'll come later on. Security and the piracy. That's again a very big issue. How to secure the network, how to secure the end devices, and how to secure the cyberspace of the country. There are the challenges, and it creates the job also. So digital divide, while the mobile economy in India is growing rapidly, there is a significant digital divide between urban and rural areas. Many people in rural areas lack access to the affordable smartphones and high-speed internet also. So these are the things which are creating a lot of hurdle in development of telecommunication in the rural areas and far-flung areas of the country. Now I will come up with the government initiative, what government had done to preserve the digital divide first. You must be knowing USOF is there. The government is taking all out efforts to overcome these challenges with the USOF rolling out multiple projects for providing the connectivity to the last man standing in the queue. To enabling scheme for Atmanirbharta in the mobile technology, promoting the manufacturing sector. Government of India is leaving no stone unturned for making our country a leading technological power. Friends, you must be seeing we are marching along with the industry. Rather, I step ahead with the industry requirement and demands. I'll just list out some of the projects of the USOF, which has been recently launched and approved by the cabinet. There are around 25,000 villages where nothing is there. 2G, 3G, 4G, nothing is there. Government has approved a project of that's called 4G saturation project at the cost of around 27,000 crore rupees, which will provide 4G mobile services to these 25,000 villages. In addition to this, 6279 villages having only 2G, 3G connectivity will be upgraded to 4G. That also will cost additional money to the government exchequer. There are 44 aspirational districts getting monitored by the PM office. They are getting monitored on the different parameters, and Telecom is one of them. The states are the Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, and Odisha. Out of these 44 aspirational districts, we are providing 7 to 8, around 7,300 villages are again funded by the Government of India, USOF, at the cost of around 3,600 crore rupees. They are the initiative taken by Government of India as of its own to preserve the digital divide. Similarly, mobile connectivity is being extended by setting up around 2,000 towers in the uncovered villages along with national highways in Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh, far-flung area of the eastern India, at the cost of around, again, 1,800 crore rupees. So almost we are spending around 30 to 35,000 crore rupees to preserve this digital divide. Once it is done, so over a period of 2 to 3 years, some projects will go up to 3 years, some by 6 months, some by around 8 to 9 months, then they will help in the mobile economy and they will contribute to the GDP of the country in turn. Now, next comes the job creation. If you say around 4 million people are already engaged in the mobile industry, directly or indirectly, and the projection is in the next 5 years, there could be 10 million jobs required for rollout 5G and 6G. And say by 25th, we have got a survey done through the skill ministry. I think Mr. Bali may be here. He is working with us very closely to get the people trained in the 5G, 4G, and telecom sector to create the job. The projection is around, say, 3 lakh people are required by 25 for rolling out the seamless 5G and balanced 4G also on pan-India basis. For that, this TSSC, Telecom Sector Skill Council, is imparting training in collaboration with the Department of Telecom. We are giving them the subject matter, depending upon the requirement of the particular district. It's not like that a person sitting in the Delhi will get the same training as a person sitting in the Assam or sitting in the Odisha. We have got every district, what is the requirement on pan-India basis, and what sort of training is required. Suppose sort of training is required, splicing of this optical fiber cable in the West Bengal. Then we'll spend money for training the people over there only in that area, not for the other technologies. So that will generate the opportunity for job creation. As of now, we will be training around 10,000 people on pan-India basis immediately in the coming quarter. Secondly, friends, you must be saying, first time in the country, the government of India is so closely working with state government. It could be anything related to telecom. Like this training in the telecom sector, we are fully cooperating, rather coordinating with the state government chief secretaries and they're the principal secretary for the training to ensure that whatever training they impart out of the budget given by the government of India, there should be our share of 5G, 4G, etc., and we give them the topics, kindly train the people at the state level also, at our own cost. Train them, and we also ensure, with the help of industry, that they are deployed somewhere. So they get the job also. So this way also, the government initiative is there to train the people and give them their job also. Another great initiative was taken by Government of India. Again, the state government comes ROW, you must be knowing. Getting a space for tower used to be a very long process, takes months together. We come up with the policy of ROW policy, and we ensured by each and every state government to promulgate a state government specific policy. What we desire from here, the tower, roughly we have given the costing also. So for one tower, you should not charge more than 10,000 rupees. This area, and for the fiber, you can say charge rupees 1,000 per kilometer. So it cannot be exorbitant. कि नहीं हम तो मध्य प्रदेश में हम आपसे 1.5 लाख रुपया लेंगे. No, you can't do it. I'll share one thing. Before coming over here, I was in the Madhya Pradesh. I was heading the Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh states from the Department of Telecom. Getting permission in the forest area is a pretty challenging job because the cases come to the government of India. It takes months together. Rather, you are denied the permission. By the time your requirement is met, things are gone. We met over there and requested that to the government, Minister, CM of the Madhya Pradesh, sir, why don't you come up with some policy conducive to the industry? Then what could be the policy? There they decided all the applications, all the requests coming on the portal, ROW portal, by the stakeholders should be taken by the government of Madhya Pradesh as a government case and apply to the forest department of the state government of Madhya Pradesh, and this should be approved as a government case. That was the first case we did in the Madhya Pradesh, and other states followed it. As a result, getting clearance in the jungle forest area, it became a very easy job. The time schedule, say from 4 to 5 months for getting ROW permission came to 6 to 7 days time. That was the government initiative which facilitated you people to get the permission. Next about the security, I was talking about the security of the network. So, Mr. Akhil Gupta was talking, Pandey sahab, aap AI mein kya kar rahe hain? So, I told him, AI mein kuch nahi kar rahe hain. Being a government, we are not in business. We are ensuring that country is secured, cyberspace of the India is secured, network is secured, and devices are secured. So, sir, we are doing a lot of work in the security. I'll share one or two story with you. We have got AI-based type of system. Normally, working connections are in the mobile around 1.14 billion. million, sorry, a billion. Then the customer application forms are around 150 crores, which we scan. AI-based scanning is getting done to point out what are the fraudulent persons taking connections here, selling in the Assam border, sending to the neighboring countries, etc., etc. Can you believe one person has taken 55 mobile connection in one name, changing his face? Sometimes he has glasses, sometimes he has wig, sometimes post like a lady, etc., etc. But through the AI tool, we could capture it, and to the knowledge of this August gathering, we have disconnected almost 55 lakh telephones pan India basis, depending upon our AI tool analysis of the application forms. Maximum was in the JNK, where we disconnected almost 13.5 lakh telephones. The second was West Bengal, where we could disconnect around 6.5 lakh telephones. So we are analyzing using AI tool on the different basis. One is the face, second is the Aadhaar number. You know, you must be from the industry, EKYC is okay. But DKYC is again a paper calf. आप जो DKYC लेकर आते हैं हम उसको मान लेते हैं ये आपका पेपर कंफर्म है. DKYC, Aadhaar is different, face is different. So we take one customer, one Aadhaar, we scan it 150 crore Aadhaar numbers. Then we come up कि इस Aadhaar number पे कितने टेलीफोन काम करते हैं. And we are using the Paramsit computer of the CDAC. So it is very huge data, scanning one particular point with respect to 150 crores. But we are doing it just for the sake of security of the country. So that was one thing. Second, we are securing it by data also. Whatever gateways are there in the country, as of now, around 120 gateways are there, some maybe increasing by 10 or 15. Out of 120, we are putting our IP fix over there to take the data from the gateway, analyze at the CDOT, our research center, on daily basis, and share with the different departments where the attack is going to happen. Where cyber attack is likely to take place, we are sharing it. More or less, we are helping LEAs also, law enforcement agencies at the central level, as well as the state level also, to find out the violators. It could be a virus, it could be a data also. So, up to that level, we are trying to secure the country by virus and data also. Next is the National Trust Center, IoT devices, you must be knowing. A lot of IoT devices are there in the country, in the different sectors, transport sector, health sector. But as of now, there is no ecosystem. If you say what ecosystem, government doesn't know this particular hospital is using this IoT device imported from which country, and the data collected by that IoT device is going to which country. You don't know. That's again a serious threat to the country. So we have come up with the concept paper to develop a National Trust Center. Today we are talking, deliberating, but tomorrow you will find it's again a reality. So we'll take up the sector-wise, suppose we take up the transport sector, whatever IoT devices are there, unique code will be given, and we'll tell them, come on my system. Command system means so that we can monitor you. And the call spoofing, you must be hearing, call spoofing. Recently what happened, some 2-3 weeks back, KIPSEC got a call from some DG police, transfer this guy. There was a call to some DG police from KIPSEC, mobile number, isko transfer kar do. How it could be possible? 3 calls were made in a span of 7 hours. Again, it was a call spoofing. So, call spoofing के लिए भी we are designing a system that could be reality, say, within a quarter or so. So we could stop it. And the people who are basically roaming out of country, their numbers are getting misused. Suppose you are going to US and taking a telephone from the Airtel. Then if the call is there from there to the country, there will be a mechanism to dip it at the Airtel. And if it is not passing over there, it will come to our system and we will see there are the outroamers, real outroamers, the call is a genuine call, then we will allow it to put through. Otherwise, we'll get the call dropped. So no call spoof. So these are the some of the points we are taking for the security of the cyberspace in the country. One latest, we are coming with the concept of national firewall. You must be having all the industry people are there. You must be having firewall for your system, for your end devices, for your network. But we are coming with the concept of national firewall, which could be a reality maybe by end of this year. So these are the some of the initiatives taken by the government of India to secure the cyberspace of the country. Once it is secured, the use of mobile will increase. In turn, it will support the Indian economy, growth of the GDP. Lot of improvement, rather you can say, has been done in the telecom sector. Government of India got an award also in the IMC Barcelona recently. And one ITU office, area ITU office and innovation center has been set up in the India, that is 13th for the Asia Pacific in the world, in the March 22nd. Our Honorable Prime Minister inaugurated the area office. That will help the industry in several ways. Suppose you make some standard, and the standard is accepted by the ITU, it comes on the IT platform, it is globally accepted. Our manufacturers then can export their item to the global level. That's very initial stage, but long run, it will help industry to grow over there. And very that day, our Honorable Prime Minister presented the 6G vision document for the country. You say, what 6G vision document? Sir, something, anything will start from the scratch. What I said with you, this government initiative, they were not there around 2 years back. But slowly, making ecosystem with the state government, for the telecom related issues and making ecosystem, holding different meeting at the chief secretary level, calling the industry players over there. The things have come up and improved like anything. So with advent of this 6G vision document, our people will be working in the private sector also as well as in the government sector. We will be promoting these startups also to come up, give their presentation, etc., etc. If it appeals to us, we will fund it partially or even fully also. With all those things, dear friends, I will be having a lot of sessions ahead. What I give a global picture, what government is doing, I'm from the government, and I hope that the discussion from the forum will provide useful inputs for a vibrant and thriving mobile economy. And in the coming years, what we are in the initial stage, that could be reality with the support of you people. Thank you so much and Jai Hind.